I've been examining Krish's phone records, and there are quite a few long calls here between him and someone named Voles. Ah, I see. It seems your last contract may not have been as settled as we thought. Evidently, Krish was the front man for Atlantide, and the one responsible for its predatory expansion practices. The man behind the product and the pitch, however, is Galen Voles. Voles stays out of the spotlight, but quietly pushes Atlantide's absurd medical claims on every front, from dry skin to pancreatic cancer. Apparently, Voles recently moved out to the suburbs to curb the harassment he's been receiving from disgruntled customers and former sales associates. He's also taking advantage of his anonymity to operate an exclusive private practice out of his home, despite having no medical background whatsoever. Perhaps it's time to make a house call, 47.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the special assignment, A Bitter Pill, set in Whittleton Creek. And today we will be taking care of the Piano Man Challenge, which obviously entails killing your target with the fiber wire. So obviously for this one we will need to bring with us some fiber wire and our always reliable lockpick. The lockpick is essential for this map really, because there are so many locked doors everywhere.
Your target is Galen Voles, who's just moved into the neighborhood in hopes of establishing an inconspicuous home clinic to peddle Atlantide. Unfortunately for him, not to mention you, he's already received some threatening mail to this new address. The man's on edge, and he's reached out to the local authorities to help him secure his property. You'll need to get past them if you want to take care of Voles. Good luck.
Right, so right off the bat and from the start, what we're going to do is head down Drury Lane here, and we are heading towards the Muffin Lady's house. So we're just going to run straight down the road until we get to the pink van just on our left here, and we're going to run around the back of the van. We're going to crouch down and leap over the fence and straight down into Helen West's, the Muffin Lady's basement. And we're going to lockpick our way into the basement, and down here we will find ourselves a number of poisons and keys and a few other little items. But just here by the furnace on this step ladder, we will find egmatic poison, which is what we require. So once we've got that, we're going to make our way up the basement stairs towards the house, lockpick the basement door, and then close the door again. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to wait here, and you can see the guy who's boldly lit there moving from right to left. That's one of the undercover gardeners. He's going to make his way into the house and into the bathroom, and when he does, we're going to follow him in and we're going to knock him out and take his outfit. But be aware of this guy who stood right here. If he's in this position for you, don't go. Wait until he turns around to his left, just like that, and then we're free to go and run straight across the hall into the bathroom, and we're going to knock out the FBI agent right here. I'm keeping an eye out for the guy out the window as well, because he's spotted me in the past. So once we've got our guard unconscious, we're going to take his outfit. Just checking there, Helen West is just going to the door. She's not coming to investigate us. So with our outfit on, we're going to bolt through the window, and we're just going to run through a load of these gardens. So we're just going to vault the fence because it saves lockpicking everything. There are at least, I think, one enforcer in each of these gardens, but they shouldn't be any sort of problem to you. So straight through the main target's garden, into the end garden with all the toys, through the gate and into Voles' garden. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down into the house via the basement. So we're going to go round the side of the house, down the stairs, through the basement. We won't be trespassing in this outfit, and there won't be any enforcers, so we're free to just run straight through the basement into the house, up the stairs, and we're going to go round to our left, and just by the Hoover here in this room is where Galen Voles would do most of his business. And on the desk here we will find a cup of coffee, which we are going to use our enigmatic poison on, and we're going to go and wait in the bathroom. So everything is now set up. Now Galen Voles may already be in the room with a security officer, so you'll just have to wait until they leave before you can add your poison. And there is a number of very, very long conversations, like scripted sections that this map has, that Galen Voles goes through, one of which he's about to, and there's very little really we can do about it other than wait. You know, he has a relatively long conversation with this police officer about the hate mail that he's been receiving, and that the police will have 24-hour surveillance on him and leave officers in the house, and that officer will from this point on now follow Galen Voles everywhere he goes. And there is another conversation that they will also go through that we will get to in another video, but that involves the postman, and that is also quite a long conversation. So all we're doing now is waiting for them to finish off their conversation. They are now standing up, so it is nearly over, and when it is over, as you can see, Galen Voles will go and sit at his desk and drink his coffee. With the usual results, he will get sick and he will make his way to this bathroom right here where we are standing. And when he does, we are then ready and willing and very able to throttle him with our fiber wire, which we should be selecting at any moment now. There we go. So don't worry about the guard outside the door. We're just going to close the door behind Galen once he comes in. There we go, and we are now free to throttle him at any point.
Target eliminated. Excellent work, 47. Time to make your exit.
So just for good measure, I'm going to drag him around the corner here, away from one door and directly in front of another, but I don't think anyone comes looking for him. So as Diana suggests, all we've got to do now is make good our escape, and I'm going for the safe and easy exit, which will be the bus stop at the start of the level. So there you go, that's the Piano Man challenge taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.